tani tonsan chukpan rizin chona kurtak be darsha shokchir kyab zirunchi. Tata ina ju so musu tani larung tani loma ina ra girgin ina ra tani jik shok so sungay daga taknga yana rigni mara nyam kido shungay ono da yara tari lakso shi kitana. Tani jik lakso yuwa yoni daga chudana rigni de so tamchata daga mamtani daga tarkib shi dana tan dinji tari ga loma zir kona raga shiomba monzo daga sorkyung shi dana daga shok so da jik dakta ga mondo shi janzi ina tani jik gyayir chi woyir chi tani jinga chegi sabshok yunga chayshok dana da jik muyir nibat thun matun jigri yon re da muyir ina dan dana nashok gyarkab so re tani dari ga kharshok gyarkab so re changma jik nyamda dari sha zhui kiri yon da tani dari ga rini yahan zik dana flokso yahan zik da shokti kanzang da dakib shi yon do hajing ga dari ga changma ga semkir shi go kya muyir zik song yon.
And so the sixth line of this prophecy, this written prophecy, reads, the disciples, the pure retinue that are all the disciples of this great master will permeate throughout the 10, or will permeate and pervade the 10 directions. So what this refers to is sort of like the spread of this legacy of the teachings and the wisdom of Larung, and that these many different teachers and students that come from all different places, and they gather to learn and to increase their wisdom and knowledge, and then they return to their own, places, and they kind of have gained wisdom that they can share with others in the world, whether it is, Chinese or Tibetans, or from, wherever people are from, whether it's the West or the East, that everyone is accomplishing the same goal, the same activity, and that we all feel that we are kind of share in this motivation and this goal to kind of throughout the 10 directions, as it says, that throughout all directions in the world to spread these kind of like share one's wisdom.
Matsu Larung ni tani lo ta samchi armarza kana sorkyung shi naga tani girgin so inna 딱 쪼도 칠레도 그 샘 근거를 봐. 샘톡을 되게 쪼죠 내가 짠도시 건데. 그러나 키나 봐 너쇼고 롭자 모즈고 되네 지금 화름저를 봐당 총례를 봐당 다 지금 당선 그 그 차를 락서 그 리와 모즈가 그 로종시 기능 다 지마다리 되네 무분 직된도 지금 잔다 만자와 그는 여호스 기르큐 쳇도 존은 쉐기요나래 당 맞수이나 대양 도는 시시인지다야 소도 무런로 수수다리 샘큰 그 대치 전주 근데 이게 양 칠레와 모즈다나 드니 길긴 모즈 소르촌시 캐리용에다나 드니 지 장마다리 샘톡 그 샘긴 직된 같은 거는 대화다는 내가 판바주 교차다 양다리가 출력을 반도 웹시시다나 더 말씀시키요네.
So for upwards of 30 years, I've been, studying, and many of the, teachers, all of us feel the same way, that the principal sort of fruition, or rather purpose of the studies should be ultimately to learn how to bring forth inner happiness in the mind. And that's kind of the primary emphasis. Not to say that we don't also study, the traditional academic subjects on the worldly level, but like in our tradition, what is the most important object of our studies is to learn about how to really gain that inner bliss and inner peace in the mind. And the Western institutions of learning, I think, function a little differently in that you can major in economics and you can learn about finances and you can learn science and you can learn all these incredible topics of study. But usually it's because you want to make an influence in the material world. You want to see the development and growth of the material world on the material plane. Whereas for us, it isn't that we don't have an interest in learning about science and all of these important topics. We do study these, but while we study these, we always keep our ultimate goal being to gain developments and make a difference in the internal world, the world of the mind. if we can learn how to bring forth happiness in the world of the mind, then we've really done our kind of duty. As if we can impart that as teachers, then that's kind of more of our goal. And that's what you can also term as like the spiritual side of Buddhist studies.
So, the Tamaga Ramsa Ju, Druas Dansina, Ramna Druas Dansina, Dela Pamba Jupjo, the Linking Souls Songe. Karte Tirtai Pamba Mundriki, Zanga Simmer Trikida, Zana Mupam Shiki. Then Rang, Drua Mazi in Bichak, Rangu Gunshu Yuhadam, Samba Yanda, Ransk Mishurjo. That they Hajan Karcha in the name Kambunjim Jima, the Mingan Diti, the Kungluma Tanchata, Jardam Gazir Kunajaga, the Jerchim Gazertana, the Ransik Mashur, Jansen Matrix Zaidana, the Nitsaka Nijonje. Then the two, the Machaga Luma Tanchi in Najaga, Machagan, the Dab Girgan Shidan, Lopchu, Jambats of Gednina, then check a Musgin Zonte, Mumag Mug, Ransik the Renig Ranskin Naranjaga, the Vision the Rangatariga, the Lega Ranskina, Murika Ranskina, Dinchur Maninga. Then is Jan, and in Joa Sidan Sea Narana. Rabna symmetric. That symmetric is a Mavjana on a jig. A Jana Lopashi Kirion, Jana Dariga, the Nichig, Shava Nambatan, the Jin of Jana Toshik, that Lekasuha, Nimodu Mumagan, Droa Mazin is on the Maningo Samjo, Same, Damjab Somatana, Deep Shova, Tajik Nibakon Kurko, Mastushi.
So, principally, what we aim to do and what we aim to kind of accomplish as human beings on this planet is to try to benefit all sentient beings without any kind of bias and just try to always be of benefit to others. But even if we are not able to accomplish a vast kind of tangible benefit to others on any kind of palpable level, at least we try. We really make it our inner resolution to avoid disturbing the minds of others, hurting the minds of others, harming others in any way. And so, for example, that's what we say. And then also, whatever is in you as your heart's kind of commitments, don't lose that. Don't lose the inner dignity of whatever it is you're holding, your knowledge, your legacies, your heritage. That's what we also say. Right before he was about to pass away, we say, in the honorific, we say passing into Party Nirvana. That's how we talk about the Lama passing away. Right before Khinchen Jigme Phuntsol was passing into Party Nirvana, and he was surrounded by a gathering of us disciples. And he said, this hard advice, almost like his last testament, like his final words of instruction to us. And just two simple lines that read, don't lose your inner purpose, and don't disturb the minds and hearts of others. That was just the last line. So we his disciples can hold that really close as basically the model for how we should live our lives. And whatever that purpose, that dignity that you have inside of you is, whether it's your responsibilities, your work as a human being, or your kind of cultural traditions, or whatever it is, try to hold that. Don't just lose that. Just hold on to that inner core that is true for you. And then also, ideally, you should avoid harming the minds or disturbing the minds of others. But even if you can't help but, upset the minds of others sometimes, at least we say, try not to overtly harm others. Really make it your inner commitment. That's what we do. We make this commitment. We really exert ourselves diligently in trying to concertedly avoid harming others in any way, and especially not engaging in any harmful, negative activities that would, of course, bring harm and suffering upon others. So that's what our commitment is, and that's also what we always try to do.